This is Complete and SB-MC. We rep the Psychward crew. Down in Perth City, the city of the Perth people, the Perth animals, all together. Let's do this.
Don't burn.
I was the kid at school, teachers always had in their sight the masculine type, challenging the chaplain to fight. The one with a drug habit, always packing a pipe. But now I never do drugs unless I have them prescribed. I kept my anger inside till I knew karate and swept the streets. So aggressive that the Illuminati rejected me. Demented freak, a huge tsunami that left the sea. Now my fan base is a gruesome army of reckless teens. My mum expected me to focus in class. The moment I passed the test, she would hope that it lasts. The teacher said I'm stupid and I've noticed them laugh till they're alone in the car park getting choked in the dark. Nah, but the thought has crossed my mind a lot. Cause to me, it was more than just a violent plot. For so long, I've been walking through a life of shock. And since the very day I was born, I've been trying to stop.
We haven't got a knife, we got some mic, taking chances like a box of dice.
This is who we are, and we don't care if you like it or not. This is just the life that we've got. This is who we are.
We always cross the line, lost our mind, but you're not surprised why, cause
this is who we are, and we don't care if you like it or not. This is just the life that we've got. This is who we are.
I could tell you how I had it hard, or how I had a heart, or how I was scarred by my father because he had it hard, or how my past was a struggle watching my hourglass as I guzzled the cars, watching the hours pass. But now I ask, did it make me the man I am? Did it stop me from raising fists and take me to shaking hands? I'm making plans, no more pain, making advance. I'm bearing it all like a naked man, vacant from pants. I'm taking my chance, hopping in line. I've been walking the right path, always followed the wrong signs. Like long time, it wasn't meant to be torture, but it sorta led me to order more of the mental disorder right across the border. Now I'm taking the proper steps, locking sets, pocket cassette, problems off of my chest. I'm not to rest, though she wish I was never born. I'm only wishing now that my mother will see me perform. We haven't got a knife, we got some mic, taking chances like a box of dice.
This is who we are, and we don't care if you like it or not. This is just the life that we've got. This is who we are.
We always cross the line, lost our mind, but you're not surprised why, cause
this is who we are, and we don't care if you like it or not. This is just the life that we've got. This is who we are.
Imagine the world we live in. Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and the worth of boys and girls wasn't measured by their wealth. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and we showed goodwill when another needed help. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and put needs over wants for once up in this hell. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves. Imagine if this world imagined as well. Imagine if we took responsibility for our actions, stopped the military from the killing spree and the forming factions. I see a world without boundary or border. I see a world full of scoundrels and slaughter. Seems we need someone else telling us what to do, telling us something new that's elegant and improved. Nothing relevant on the news, so I surf through the system. But if it ain't The Simpsons, it's probably worth skipping. If it is, I get some beers and pizza on my visa, reclined on my $1 million man cedar. But don't be asking me for a cigarette or dollar. Can't you see I'm in debt, only credit in my wallet? I met a man once upon a time, they called your honor, quick to strip another man and visit anytime you wanna. Seems we're all got us, grim reapers creeping on us, scared of our mistakes, so we follow him for solace.
Imagine we're a hand to help us giving out for free, and nobody's about what's in it for me. What's found beneath is profound and key. Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and the worth of boys and girls wasn't measured by their wealth. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and we showed goodwill when another needed help. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and put needs over wants for once up in this hell. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves. Imagine if this world imagined as well. But I wrap myself in cotton wool plain thread and follow to the letter all the laws they set. I hate call or text and my space is dead. I Facebook and Twitter all my mates instead. Got the world wide web at the flick of a fingertip. Digital set, DVD built into it. My profile shows my individuality. Your prime time's there if I need to see reality. It's the world we live in, living celibate out of touch. And I wonder why it is terrorists are hating us. I hate to make a fuss, but the world is breaking up. Think we got a bad connection, communicate stuff. Signs ain't enough, bring sirens and cuffs. We'll teach these free thinkers for defying us. Imagine if we had the nerve to try something else. Look past what we know and start thinking for ourselves. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves, and the worth of boys and girls wasn't measured by their wealth. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves, and we showed goodwill when another needed help. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves and put needs over wants for once up in this hell. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves. Imagine if this world imagined as well. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves. Imagine if this world imagined as well. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Oh, imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves. Imagine if this world imagined as well. Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Imagine the world we live in.
Imagine if the world started thinking for themselves.
Oh, imagine the world we live in.
We have art, creativity, genuineness, authenticity. The youth today, the majority, are not seeking authenticity because the society in which they live doesn't ask them to be authentic. It asks them to be other people, to model roles.
Okay, I get it now. So this is vandalism. A label handed to lost souls, a band of kids and adolescent. Man, I hope the damage isn't bad enough to tarnish a culture full of adolescents. Authorities hate us, we know you curse us all. Where we go and give a soul to a perfect wall. Just poets at the bus stop. We're the ones our mothers told us all to watch for. Ain't nothing new to this music biz. Just hooligans acting stupid. It's 2% ruining the image of what's true to us. The hip-hop purists is furious, refusing to be judged on the view of them. It's amazing how art and crisis gels. Believe it or not, hip-hop's alive and while the heart is beating strong. Artists keeping on, can't defeat us all. This is the elitist thesis song. We are the reason beats are born. Screaming freedom, release us, place is wrong. Writers in the dark, yo, but it's art, bro. Did I make a mistake to do it, man? So this is vandalism. When people ignore the stories that the cans have written. When people start to look away when the dance is ripping. When people hate the poetry that the rappers give them. So this is vandalism. When people ignore the stories that the cans have written. When people start to look away when the dance is ripping. When people hate the poetry that the rappers give them.
So, is this lyrical vandalism I'm spitting? I stand asking with two cans sitting in my hands dripping. I'm bad bitten, got the writer's bug and addiction. I could spray a verse or surface with some mad writtens. A bad kid and bad influence they call me. In my defense I stride the steps of those who came before me. Culture of millions, check the store selling it. And ask them how big business came from 4 elements. To hell with it, their opinions ain't even relevant. Ask why our lyrics are always so prevalent. With negativity, energy and rebellion here. Walking these shoes, tell me how you feel.
I'll never stop for any chance I received. Plans I've achieved. Yeah, it's a wall, but it's a canvas to me. It's a culture you don't happen to see. Like there's no talent in battle MCs actually rapping the beats. And if you hate it, I'll still offer to shake hands. It's not my fault you don't see art from this side of the spray can. But lately what's inside of the main plan is to make sweet break beats, spit rhymes at a break dance. It's a crew, not a game. Call it camaraderie. Riding the art of sampling off as a common robbery. It's what it's got to be. Old and new school, I'll never stop rhyming till the world calls this culture useful.
So this is vandalism, self-expression in the hand of fiction, labelled unorthodox simply cause it's an apparition. Why should you have permission to paint the sinister greys? It's not as though you can turn
turn a different page, and we walk these same streets that you pay gay police to parade and prevent pain where rapists reign supreme. It's expression of speech in the art form of text, an emotional escape that can't be pronounced with breath. Lyrical breaks from metaphysical through visual, an interactive self-expression gauging on the spiritual. It's hypocritical, you can't paint remembrance of life but advertise drugs worldwide for pharmaceutical giants.
So this is vandalism, when people ignore the stories that the cans have written, when people start to look away when the dance is ripping, when people hate the poetry that the rappers give them. So this is vandalism, when people ignore the stories that the cans have written, when people start to look away when the dance is ripping, when people hate the poetry that the rappers give them.
If this is vandalism, so it's propaganda given to any man that's living battling on the average pittance, to any thinking issue if it's on television, simply cause they come off you getting a second opinion. Suits it on the balcony, you don't understand the rhythm, don't know the pain when the flesh is weak but the hands are willing. Goddamn the system, man, I'll back the villain, and I'll take the stand for millions if it means more than scraps for children. Cause to me, hip-hop is bubble and squeak. We take the leftovers and turn it into something unique. I see the lower class.